Hi guys, and welcome to Strictly Diaries. So firstly, I want to say that I think the celebrities Latin on Strictly is not on a same level or standard, if you will, as the ballroom. It's definitely a big difference, and I think this week we actually saw it more than ever. Start with Georgia and Giovanni and their cha-cha. I was a bit disappointed in this because I was expecting a lot of sass from her, and she did give it personality-wise, but there was just a few things technically that I don't think were too hard for her to master that she didn't, like her lock steps were sick. Her ballroom was lovely though, just so classy. She's really brought her shoulders down. Totally final worthy, I thought. So I was like, yep, deserving. Jay and Aliona, that Charleston was crazy good. He did that like crazy spin. He just is amazing. It's just setting himself up. I think they've got something in this thing for the finals. It's just going to be absolutely on fire. Katie and Anton, their Charleston, I thought it was really weak. I totally agreed with Craig, I'm afraid, although it was a bit harsh, before. I definitely felt for semi-finals that was a little bit lacking, and there were some timing issues, but I enjoy her so much, and I love her and Anton, and I love the story that Anton is now making the finals, but that Charleston did not do it for me. And Kelly and Kevin did their rumba, and I thought it was great. This was the dance I was looking for from her. It was a bit more stripped down, less character driven, more emotion through the dance itself, and just that connection. I know they said that they struggled a bit because it's like his little brother or whatnot, but they really did a great job, and the technicalities of the dance were really mastered, I thought, and Len seemed to be really happy with it, which is, never an easy task, so they really stepped it up, I thought, and kind of showed a real range. And moving on to Anita and Gleb. I really loved both of their routines. I loved the piano, all of the things that they did. I don't agree with Craig in regards to if someone doesn't have the best lines, don't do that, specific move, because, those moves are specific to the dance style. So that comment, I was a bit like, I didn't really think that was necessary. But in regards to the salsa, I think it just really wasn't Len's cup of tea. He likes things that are a lot more traditional, so a lot more like arms and stuff like that were in there, and it was extremely fast. I understand you couldn't really get, the real salsa feel, but it was a style choice, and for what she was given, she nailed it. It was so fast, she was fearless, and she still gave us performance. She didn't look like a deer in headlights, and that was a semi-final routine worthy of being in the finals. I think that's what you do, you push it to the next level, and that's what Gleb did with it. Yeah, I thought the risk was worth taking, but obviously it wasn't because they got eliminated. Talking of that, I was quite surprised because given the marks and the 4, you would have thought that, Craig did save Anita and Gleb, but I would have thought personally that Bruno would have saved Gleb and Anita, but he didn't. But I am glad that Anton is getting a chance to be in the finals. He's been with the show for such a long time, and in that regard, it's nice to see him finally get there. And Katie, has a lot of talent, and she is just, a darling. So it is really nice to see them too. So yeah, next week is going to be interesting. I think they're going to have a lot of work to do to catch up with the rest of the pack, but it's absolutely not impossible. So that will be fun to see. Actually, I can't wait to see what they come up with their routines and whatnot. And if you didn't check it out already, I do have an interview with Gleb that is up on the blog. So do take a look, and I will see you next week for my final blog. See you later.